What up, YouTube, Facebook, or wherever the hell you're watching this video. You're about to watch a very interesting piece of content, in my opinion. I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to give you more value. This is an incredibly insightful piece of content that we recorded that we don't normally show, which is a complete under the hood of us analyzing our strategies, coming up with new ones. This is a breakdown of how we're thinking about going forward with our content. There's no greater thing, no greater gift I can give you than to show you the strategy. Strategy is where I win. This is the strategy, the meetings, the kind of meetings that get us to the places that deliver some of the best business results in content today. I care about the content and a content distribution strategy. All that shit will work itself out if our messenger bot strategy is right, if we get back to getting our BSU strategy right, if we actually have a YouTube and Snapchat, all that shit works out. It's how we got here in the first place. It's very, thank you so much. It's very easy to get. Just
making sure. No more, nothing else?
No, I'm just gonna, thank you so much. I know the kitchen's closing soon or what have you. To me, we don't have, we can't be this far along and be we're less effective on YouTube and Instagram than we were 6 months ago. That's just not smart.
I disagree with Instagram. YouTube. Thank you.
Give me your 2 cents on the Instagram part.
Why are you saying we're less effective?
My point of view, while we get the jam on this, is that my ability over the last 3 months, not predicated on being busy, to post 4 times a day is completely predicated on my personal subjective point of view on what content will work. And because I'm so in my shit, and I'm not like Splenda, my being right is so high. I'm even trying to post a little bit more, and literally watching these posts get 30,000 or this and that. I can just feel it. I can feel it in my soul. I just want to post 4 times a day, and I want to get into a better approving my quotes, or we're just not getting the stuff.
So the reasons why I'm happy about it is, so we did this thing, heavy hitters, breaking the team into 3 groups, 4 or 5 people in each group, and everybody decides on the 5 posts that they want to send you, and collectively everyone has basically agreed that they think that's the best versions of how we're going to make the best content for your Instagram.
It's great.
In parallel with that, I think us, you doing that one for that, there's a lot of versions. I would say 80% of anything we do in that vein, we have to get your 2 cents on. Hey, we want to do this, what's your take on it? Do you want to do that? Taylor and I, our versions of those was that, the fitness meme one.
Fitness meme one?
There's a picture of you in 2013.
That's really cool.
Yeah. But would you post that?
Probably not, that's why I'm sitting on it, because I think the thing that, we have to use those for Team GaryVee. The thing that I'm struggle with,
we can just make it.
100%. The thing that I struggle with is that I don't you guys are you and I'm me, meaning I get why you guys do it because it's not you. I wouldn't do it because it's too self-serving. Even the fitness one, I'm what am I doing here? I'm bragging that I got into shape. I'll always go into that. What I've noticed, a subtle thing for tonight is and it's not that you're doing anything wrong, it's because you're Taylor and I'm Gary, but I'm posting as Gary for Gary, and so
No, I know.
I've seen that theme a lot. That's come through a lot of even when we were in our best zone.
I've learned the most is when I'll just take a step back so I know everything we're making, and then I'll just wait, and I look at your profile, and I'm oh, and I'm just getting a feel for what you're actually posting versus not.
I just don't like creating so much that doesn't get posted. That just makes no fucking sense.
So in terms of
now,
making the best shit,
if you're posting it on Team GaryVee, I'm thrilled.
That's why if there's 5 people on the team who are saying these are the 5 things that we can make, I think if you don't post it, we're thrilled because that means Team GaryVee should be awesome.
That's fine. So do it.
And in parallel, I really like what we're trying to get to. It's only 2 or 3 days in of sending you 5 quotes every morning.
Love it.
2 of them have to be from last 3 days. The other 3 should be from
classics or whatever.
Classics or from people in the comments.
I understand.
So that's generally why.
We've only done the heavy hitter 3 weeks now, so we're just getting into it.
It's great.
We're trying.
Something that I was thinking on, I was gonna text you guys, but Friday, like the light-skinned black gay girl you met with for like 2 minutes.
She's awesome.
When I was talking with her after, I was like, damn, there's no reason she shouldn't have been in DailyVee for like 2 minutes telling a story about like why she starting a vlog.
It's cool.
You know?
There's so much we can do. I think Babin and I today really did something smart. This whole notion of
questions.
Yeah.
it's just right. Like it's where I'm my best. It's what this all started with is Ask GaryVee. Like
yeah, but those are just moments in time. Like we've done that in the past.
I'm thrilled to like I love Q&A. Like I'll do it in my car. Like I know myself. Like to your point, maybe it's been brought up here and there, but like I fucking love Q&A. It's where I show my strength.
It's where you're best. Yeah.
There'll be more of it too, because we're sitting on 3,000, 4,000 people we still have to hit up to try and get in the CRM, and a fourth of them are gonna follow up with, hey, what does Gary think about Vero? Hey, what does Gary think about XYZ? That can be, you know.
Like the sneaker should now get like, we should definitely do something very smart with my website where the sneaker's at the top with like, you know, it's really funny to like watch things like stuff that I'm doing. Like my podcast is in the 50s to 70s when it's my default URL on Instagram. It's 100 when it's not. It's real, like it takes a lot to move up 30, 40 spots. Like DailyVee was pumping when I would change the URL and put a post and push to that. So I think, you know, this is why I want to go back to like being thoughtful about the mix of this team here. The content and the first part, like the technology, first party CRM data, or message bot or things of that nature. Like, you know, first in line's now like this thing that we definitely know is like really powerful. A couple things.
Those
the
companies are real too.
Well, that's why today was super important. Because first in line needs to be jab, 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 right hook, and we're in right hook, right. Like we have to.
There's a pizza company in Hawaii that wants to give away 3,000 pizzas.
Like that is exciting to me.
Yeah.
Like
there's only 50 people in Hawaii that first in line.
it's just exciting to be like, yo, here's 3,000 pizzas. You mean it's a frozen pizza thing and it'll ship it?
It's like no. That's why I'm saying they have to be in Hawaii. It's like a
But this is our chance to like do like run ads in Hawaii for like entrepreneurs.
There's like a tanning salon that's giving away free. There's a gym that's going to give away gym memberships. There's a lot of local stuff, and then there's also like a beer koozie.
You know, for example, here's what's interesting about Twitter. What Wendy's does well, like my ability to hack culture is super good. I'm too busy. So I need somebody to be trained in like, not the trending hashtag, but like what's going on right now today, and everything that's lightweight and so much is political. Like just
crowd tangle is so interesting.
Crowd tangle.
It's not. I think it can be really interesting. It's what Facebook. It's an app that Facebook bought that sources basically what's trending and popping and most popular on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. So, for example, like we can search. We can know what the most top posts on Instagram are in the last 24 hours.
So, why? Explain. Do we have it? Do we have to pay for it?
We have access of it through Facebook. We have it. I sent you an example of like, these are the top 3 Instagram posts. Like you could comment on it if you want. It's definitely.
I would do that every day. I would do that right now.
Yeah, I mean, like in general, it's gonna be.
Like I did it the other day, and it like really worked. Like Boyd lost his mind. I went to J Balvin's Instagram. I basically am starting to try to follow more people. By the way, real quick, I'm thinking about unfollowing everybody and following one person a day. Like basically what the game did with me today, which is what I pitched them to do for me. You remember, what a hack it would be if I followed a new one person every single day. Everybody would come every day to see who it is. It would be like a thing.
Work idea that you thought about.
It's the ultimate cosign, and it would become like a thing.
Right.
You're like, cool.
Are you okay with posting, like, the episode goes up at 12, we post a link and title. I think we, like the 9 a.m. post on your Twitter, like just the title and the...
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I think that would help to start.
But it's not enough.
Yeah, I definitely feel like we could do, like...
I'll be honest with you, I don't need DailyVee to get any more views for the rest of my life, and it's a huge win. I'm documenting. You have to understand, we have 87 million views on a video sitting right now. The thing that I said hasn't happened yet. Like when Target gets bought by Facebook, I'm gonna have a video get 3 million views. Because I'm gonna recall, like, to me, DailyVee is about the recall, not about the views today.
100%.
I think we can definitely get you better creative for Twitter. We gotta figure that out because for Twitter too, it's like we can play the game.
To me, Twitter's about community management. I'm telling you.
I agree.
There's so much to be done. Surprise and delight, community management, hacking the current trends, making jokes about what's happening in real life.
And I feel, yeah.
You know, to me, it's like.
As of right now, as our team, those are.
To me,
two
you know what Twitter's about? Twitter's about somebody, Seth, being on, with Avi being on his way down to Philadelphia right now and giving Meek Mill 1,000 roses. That's what I'm really good at.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we haven't done a lot of that.
Rookie NBA player dropped 61, like Booker last year, dropped like 1,070 points. We look into him, find out his favorite video game is Paperboy. We buy 70 Paperboys on eBay and we send them to him. And then film it. Taylor Swift, thank you economy. That's what I'm really good at. And like it becomes like I'm Santa Claus. It comes natural to me. I like doing it.
So in a world of that and us saying how do we
easy, we reform our team.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, and that's what
because
we haven't gotten there yet. But so we're literally doing like hashtag first line quote on Twitter. Are people tweeting the stuff that they want to see you post or make, and they think is a good quote? If you actually post it, they get a prize. And the same thing is happening on YouTube comments. 2 people have won so far. It's a good project.
Instagram Live with another famous person is a very good idea. Like that is, that's the real way to scale Sophie and Justin.
And Riza.
You know? People freaked for when we did this on the plane. People freaked when I did this at brunch. Like this, what we're feeling right now is the meta moment of it all. This is the best content we make. How we make the sausage is what they fucking care about.
Yeah.
Like these debates and like all of it. Q&A too. I really think the combination of DailyVee and the Ask GaryVee show is the right answer. Because if you think about it, if every vlog has 4 questions asked during the day, one, I'm easy, right? Like I know myself. I know what I like, I know what I don't like. I like Q&A, thus I won't be like, fuck you. Like when you're like, hey, I do Instagram, I'm like, oh. But like questions I just like to answer. In general, I just know they're good.
There's some crazy, like thinking about media now. Shout outs are just great. Like for the 3 that I ran and now Ceenan's running them, it's either the highest was 6 cents a follow, down to 1 cent.
For what, for me?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, honestly, I'm so frustrated that we're getting stupider, not smarter.
But no, I'm saying now we're about to like
go back.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, but out of like a random moment when I remembered, I'm like, yo, can we talk about this again? Fucking Mazel Tov.
No, I know, but that's why we got fucked up a little bit.
I don't think so because I think both matter.
Yeah.
It's just having the right allocation.
Well, the real question is like, cool, if we have our budget, where are we valuing?
I couldn't agree more. The good news is by doing all that, we have context instead of guessing. So for example, Friday, I got a good one. So if I'm going to Philly and I'm not doing the dinner now because it's not working, why don't I do a secret meetup, scavenger hunt, and just fucking hang out for an hour with 100 people?
Good amount of data on the 55K first month.
What do you mean?
Like
we can do stuff, you mean?
Yeah, I mean like just from their IG bio alone, we can learn shit about them. in terms of just like random.
We have to find an internet company. We have to give a $25 gift card to everybody on their birthday from like some sort of like gifts.com. Like we have to find somebody who's like into that. That's just nice.
I mean,
like
people fucking love just the happy birthday.
I agree. People like $50 even more.
Yeah, no. Then people.
I want to, honestly, we need to really give some thought. I think maybe Justin, we should train him, it'll take him a while. I have to do what I used to do. Oh God, when somebody was like, when I did, like Bonin at the build.org told a story from 9 years ago. Mm-hmm. You were there with me?
Yeah.
Like literally I tweeted once, I have to learn how to say no. And some guy tweets at me, he goes, I'll teach you, send me $100. And I sent him $100.
Yeah.
And then 250s, and then he came to South by and found me and wanted to give it back. But then I only took 50 of it back.
Well, that was like what I found you on, that's what he found you on. Like, what can I help you with?
It's true.
Those are the things. You know?
There's something that I feel like we should be doing for the burgers too that come in.
I'm gonna tweet it right now. I'm gonna tweet, what fun thing can I do for you? I love that shit.
Yeah.
I want to like give them wine or the cheese, the fuck for your cheese. Or
remember I sent that dude a burger in Wyoming? Like that's the
That's the shit that I responded to.
Yeah.
You said, what can I do for you today? And then, like, what? And then I saw the dude send him a burger. I was like, fuck, maybe he's really doing
I think India's first day working with you.
What's that?
I think India's first day working with you, she had to get coffee for like 7 people all around the country. Fucking sucks.
I remember that.
It was like iced coffee.
Yeah.
I want to do something so crazy at the NFL draft.
That's this week, right?
Thursday.
Wow.
We gotta try and make that video up.
Yeah. From the couch to the waitress to the waiting room.
The big thing is we're filming every day, and we're not playing it right. I really sense it. Even like Babin, when you're like, can you do this? And I'm like, and I always like.
I just like weirdly don't even think we should film, especially right now. You're so deep in VaynerMedia. Like Ty and I are looking at the schedule, and I'm like, I know nothing's gonna happen today. I just think it would be more useful our time on those days.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I feel like I've gotten there. The vlog, we nailed the vlog. We do keynotes, we like nailed it. It's like the GaryVee audio experience. I want to document as much as possible. It's cool, I was in Boston today. Look, I do think the Q&A changes everything. Like, I'll tell you this, I like Q&A, and like 1 out of every 2 times, I think as I'm walking in between one meeting to the 4Ds, I'll answer one fucking question. I like it.
There's something.
I like it different than like make a Snapchat video and be like, I like it.
Well, that's what
Like,
there's
every
something.
single influencer that comes in, we should literally make them ask you a question in camera.
We're
and then
literally
you
about
respond.
100,000%. That's right. That's right.
And then just give
We're
them the clip.
about, we're about to.
By the way, we don't need them to come in. Have every single one of these influencers on the 5,000 B list send in a video question. I'll answer it. That's the 2-minute video, and target their fans. You want a good idea? That. Like, you know where we're not even close? The Hassan Minaj and me clip of the Houston Rockets and Cavs fan clipped properly right now while Houston and the Cavs are in the playoffs is just not smart. It's like so good.
I mean,
It's interesting too.
I think we
because
generally
in this
get in the way of a lot of our shit.
Well, we just can't help it. There's so much volume.
I was gonna say, I think that clip specifically, and this is why I like that kid Dustin. I don't think that's in the vein of D-Rock or Babin really, in terms of their skill set and how they see content and the content they want to be making. They want to be swaggy and artists and all that shit. I think the person that would crush that 60-second version of the Samanaj is someone who does like epic viral fails.
Good.
You know what I mean?
I'm thrilled.
I mean, what do you? That's more just like.
Dustin the fucking Seinfeld on it?
Involving.
I mean, I think you guys could definitely do it, but you're not like.
It's not default.
No.
It's not the. It's not.
Dustin the
Whereas somebody else who's a 15-year-old kid now, that was their early craft. It's not what you were influenced by. And Twitter's interesting. Twitter's interesting for me because it's native. I'm in it all the time.
Well, and if
I reply to more people
yeah.
tweeting about the text about happy birthday than I ever do in anything in the text, you know?
Especially culture right now. Culture is Twitter. The discussion lives on Twitter.
By the way, it always has. Even when Twitter was in its lull, there is no social network. There's no place. Twitter's the water cooler. But Twitter's the place where I can do so much. Because like, for example, Twitter's the place where I can like, people, I'm always taking the high road. Anytime I even show any level of rebuttal, people go crazy. Like crazy. They're like so happy. They're like, finally, get them. Bless you. Like they're so, like throwing shade at stuff or like, and especially as my profile's getting bigger now, like I was never in a place where I was actually like I can definitely now engage with a celebrity and have something happen. Again, any celebrity on Twitter says I'm hungry, like sending them a burger is better. We'll kill that shit.
We need to do a cross analysis too of who's.
You become a caricature of yourself. It's forever. You know. That's why I like the Q&A in DailyVee. It brings real value. It brings two things I'm good at. It's why like a DailyVee needs to just literally be like here's where we need to here's where you guys can get a little more creative. So let's talk about this. So I literally go like 2 for 31 from the field. Like I played terrible the other day, right? I wonder if that DailyVee needs to actually show every one of my shots that I missed. And then how do we manifest, which is not easy. How do we manifest me talking about like the fact that like business is like that too. Like you can literally like miss 31 shots, but if you make one, like why do I keep shooting?
Well, your tweet that you tweeted out. Literally you
Which
talked
one?
about like, you know, something about shots and missing, like you don't miss any shots, you don't say something like that.
Yeah, I mean that's like a classic saying, that's not mine, but like just the notion of like the mindset of like they're my L's. Like cool, you can critique my two.
Like, you're better off going 1 for 15 than
0 for 0. We should do way more engagement and whiteboard stuff. Like, I need to film something tomorrow where my hand goes even lower. like we need to, like that post was unbelievable.
the other thing.
You know what was great about that post? I'll admit it. Like, not that it was luck. I'm so grateful that I went with the like tagging thing. Like it was the right post to do that callback. That created absurdity.
That's what made it.
What made it, like it worked together.
Yeah.
Like the visual's amazing.
Yeah.
Like it,
Anything else I can go for you?
great, thank you. The visual's fucking crazy. Like it looks like I'm coming out of an Instagram post. It's really cool.
The other thing, there's
You know what'd be really cool? Could I do it somewhere like I'm trying to like can I do this and basically it seems like I'm talking to, wait a minute, how is it set up? Yeah, can I basically reference the next photo in your stream?
That part of the previous one would be easier, I think.
That'd be really cool if like everyone has like a different experience.
Yeah. Like comment, like caption the photo above this.
That's a big thing on Twitter.
Caption the photo above
That
this.
was a little bit like when you do two photos next to each other.
So
That's the one you can do it really well on. You
Yeah,
don't have
because
to
you can put
interact
something in the
with
middle.
interface. You can do this.
but like let's look at it, right? Here I am, like how do you do like
So the reason it works really well for the bottom is because we're faking
the bottom?
the bottom. And we can fake
Can you fake the top?
but it's not gonna look as cool.
It's not gonna look as cool.
You know, you're not gonna see the interactive space right there. So I think we should do what you're saying.
What about archiving? Like, that would archive, nobody gives a fuck, right?
No.
That doesn't drive engagement. It's like the double tap.
But I mean, this one does, right? We're doing the blue arrow, but like maybe if I like really time it and I'm coming out into, but again, we fake it, right? Yeah. So it's not.
Something we were playing with for Heavy Hitter was doing something about, I love when you do like the call someone you haven't spoke to in a year, or like tell someone you love them today. like even doing like a handwritten message to you, and it's just like a general like, hey, I love you, haven't talked to you in a while, and then we did you pointing like the share button maybe. It's like share this with the person that you know you need to share it with.
The problem with the share button one right now is every phone is different on the sizing of the photo.
Is that right?
Yeah, so like your photo, like if you pointed at the share button on your photo, it would be different than my phone.
We should do a video of you actually tapping the buttons. Like basically that's still form of that in video form, and it taps the heart highlights, or you tap the share arrow.
It was. Do you guys see this? I apologize to you.
Yeah.
Do you see this?
I get
It's
that.
got 78,000 likes. Just
A
a,
photo of yourself.
yeah.
I do think photos of you would work. I know we sent you a few,
Photos of me have worked.
but you just posted in
And you know what really works? I got it. But you know what really works? Is good photos.
Yeah.
The same thing that everybody actually does
Yeah.
in
I know.
Instagram,
Lifestyle.
which is like really cool. We should do that. Man. This whole notion of motivation and optimism is a strategy, not like some vanilla. I'm tapping into something. I haven't fully like,
Yeah, you watch this?
yeah.
That's literally what you're talking about.
No, I watched the whole thing. I'm onto something with it. I haven't figured it fully out, but it's 100% right.
Yeah. Colin, actually, we're working on that Dutch Pro slide share.
Yeah, dude, how's it going?
It's better. Sid was playing with it more from like, let me talk to you about it as a deck. And I'm like, no, it needs to be an article as a deck. That's something we just press buttons on it and it all makes sense. But it should be done tomorrow or the day after. But Colin made an article off of it because you basically open up that Dutch Bros keynote with like, it's the greatest year to be alive, and it's not even a question. And I just don't understand how you could look at it any other way. And by the way, it also helps you to be looking at things like this. And that was sort of the vein of what you're just saying.
It's unbelievable how many people bring it up.
It's the only thing that people watch. Listen, consume long form.
It's just so big.
Yeah.
You're pushing it about 3 times a week on stories too. For Snapchat and Instagram.
There is times that are over-indexing, like Sunday night's super interesting. I think if we looked at our Sunday night data, Sunday night's super interesting.
Just across social.
I mean, across the world, culture.
Yeah, if you think about it. If you think about Sunday night historically,
Yeah.
it's like the HBO shows,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
it's Sunday night.
Yeah.
It's like it's a unique moment.
Comfort.
Yeah.
It's a unique
For
moment.
social, the general thing is that it's actually, the noise makes it hard to be heard.
I get it. But I'm if you're at the top of the sphere
Exactly. Yeah.
of whatever you are.
Yeah, no, totally.
Like,
I'll tell you right now though, the way the Instagram algorithm on comments is right now, I should be commenting on top people left and right. It's such a hack.
And then
Yeah.
it's almost
So,
like
like-
the last.
Like I'm gonna go to Meek Mill's Instagram right now and win.
So